waiting for AT&T customer service. I called them yesterday. They said it would only be a 1-minute wait, but that was a while ago. I think their sense of time and mine is somewhat different. How do you like that music? I think they really want, well, they really, it's counterproductive if all the people listening to this shit throw themselves from a high place while waiting. I guess they wouldn't have to come out and do the repairs then. The guy was here. He actually spliced the line together. But it doesn't look like he came up on the back porch to check the DSL interface. So it really shouldn't matter because, I imagine, I don't know why. I mean, he didn't come to the door. He didn't knock. He didn't call me on the cell phone, which was within arm's reach the entire day. I've tried to call myself repeatedly on the cell phone. It's not coming into the landline. There's no dial tone. It's dead silence. I can't even get the phone appliance to kind of click when you do the thing.
Thank you for calling the AT&T Customer Service Center. All of our representatives are busy assisting other customers. Did you know that you can go to att.com/repair to report a service problem? Or you can stay on the line and your call will be handled.
Yes, I did, and I tried that yesterday too, but it didn't seem to work. I've learned all sorts of things. Yeah, no, he did. It looks like he did a real nice splice. I mean, he clearly found where it was broken. Right where, of course, I thought it would be. Where the guys had been doing the log work the other day. It'll be interesting to see how long this ultimately takes. It's like being in Vegas, isn't it? I don't know if I've ever been in Vegas. I have no intention of going there. I might go out there to see a friend of mine, though. But, I think that 1 minute number was a lie.
A representative will assist you shortly. Did you know you can also go to att.com/repair for troubleshooting tips, to enter trouble tickets, or check status of existing tickets?
I did know that, actually. This is going to take a while, but I've got 91% charge on my phone, so I can settle in here for the duration.
The address out there?
7970 Worthington Road, Galena, Ohio 43021.
Okay, thank you. The line is dead, no dial tone, correct?
Yes. Now, just to sort of give you the backstory here a bit, leaving aside, why it got disrupted, it had to do with some guys doing some work. See, 2.5 years ago, all this eminent domain road work started, and the line was disrupted easily 3 or 4 times during that whole 2.5 year process. You guys came out and actually spliced it, on a couple of occasions. You then basically just essentially replaced the entire line from the pole to the house twice. These guys were dragging stuff all over the place and up and down. Now that's before this. Now, yes, the other day on this probably happened on last Friday, the 16th. I had some tree clearance, debris clearance guys come out to sort of finish the job the state didn't finish, and I told him, I warned him about the line running through there. I said, look, the phone line runs through there on the ground. I looked for it before they started to work. I said, I can't find it, but I imagine if you cut down far enough and clear enough of the logs about, you might find it. Well, it obviously didn't find it. So anyway, so the guy, a fellow came out today, very obviously, because I could see the tire tracks in the snow and his footprints and everything. And he spliced it together, and you can see this really nice splice in a plastic tube that he's stuck into the ground. Okay. I didn't see any footprints or evidence that he came up onto my back deck there where the interface is into the house and checked his work from there to see if there was a connection back toward the pole. So maybe he did, maybe he didn't. In any case, he didn't call me before he came over, which was fine. I mean, I was in the house all day. I mean, I was here, but maybe he didn't think he needed to. And he didn't knock on my door, and that's fine. He goes, maybe he didn't think he needed to. So as it stands now, I have no dial tone, so there it is.
Yes, and I do apologize about that. He's still working on the phone line right now as we speak.
Oh, what?
He's must be down the road, but he's been working on this since.
Oh.
This guy grabbed this is like 3:41.
Okay.
He's out there working on the line. So once he gets it repaired,
Okay.
he's in contact with you.
Okay.
And I just need to go through some required verbiage. May I have a contact number so that we can reach you via phone or text with information about your AT&T service?
Yeah. 740-953-0253.
Oh, okay. Thank you. But yeah, once he repairs this, I figure he should be close to finishing up by now. But once he gets this repaired, he's supposed to make contact with you, let you know everything's okay.
Oh, great. Oh, super. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a little bit, almost a mile down the road where that final sort of like junction cutover is. I mean, I've had guys up here lots. I'm sure you're seeing that on your file.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Exactly. So I apologize about that. But yeah, once they get this up and running right, they are supposed to make contact with you, but they're still working on that now.
Okay, well, we'll wait and see what happens then.
Okay, and thank you once again. And my name is Al. Thank you for choosing AT&T.
Well, thank you. Bye-bye now. He's down the road working on it. Well, we'll find out. He probably is, actually. I mean, these guys, the service guys are basically no bullshit guys for the AT&T. I mean, I generally have never had a bad word to say about any of them. And when you actually get a phone rep like this guy, in general, they're pretty good. It just basically requires an act of God to get hold of them. And lots of really, really bad news. All righty. We'll just have to see now what happens. So as of 1822 here today on March 21st, 2018, the good AT&T service guy hasn't called me back. And I have, the landline's still dead. Meanwhile, Liz called me, and we've made plans to attend Fred Marsh's exhibit down at Fort Hays tomorrow night. Then maybe go out and have a little food tomorrow night. So that's something to look forward to. She's going to pick me up at 8:30. Not 8:30. 18:30. 18:30. I offered to walk over. It's easy enough to do. Just zoom across the street there at the nice big wide pedestrian lighted everything intersection. But that's nice of him. So it'll be fun. That's always fun to be with Liz and talk with Liz. It's always fun to see Fred Marsh too, and he does some really interesting, neat things. I was remarking, I hadn't seen, I hadn't even known about the collection of stuff, the collections that he had photographed for this exhibit when I was at Ohio State. So I'll eventually hear more about this and learn more about this stuff. So that'll be great fun. All right, let's see. Well, I may wait for this guy to call me before I put this up. Maybe it's getting time to eat something. I'm getting hungry.